Hello, my friends. My name is Harold, and welcome to the Sanctum. In this video, we're going to be talking about how you can create instant rapport with someone by understanding the mechanism of how we as human beings develop connections, and how our unconscious can tell the difference between a friend and a foe. So, this particular technique comes from the system or school which is known as NLP, or Neuro Linguistic Programming, which is essentially a particular branch or deeper aspect of psychology that was created by Richard Bandler and John Grinder in 1970. And all of that was based on the teachings and interesting practices of a world-renowned hypnotherapist known as Milton H. Erickson. And this particular technique is going to be focused on how we can develop rapport, which is essentially an instant sense of connection between two people, by essentially carrying out a particular gesture. Okay, and this is really good for business. If you are into sales, this is very good. If you just want to make friends and appear less threatening when you're meeting someone, it can be very good. If you're a therapist, it can be very powerful to help your client open up. If you're a hypnotherapist, it's excellent because if you're a hypnotherapist or practicing hypnosis, rapport is extremely important. The stronger your rapport with your client, the deeper that they can go into hypnosis. So it can be used in many ways, but of course, if you are using this technique, make sure you use it ethically, and it is mainly just for your information that I'm sharing this. So, okay, so when you meet a good friend of yours, if you really observe somebody you've met before and you've known for a while, or you guys are cool, you guys are chill with each other, what do? Let's say you see them on the other side of the street. You smile and you might do this. You lift your eyebrows up and down. So this is a form of body language, and you don't do this to a stranger. You might not to a stranger, but you won't do this to a stranger. When you see a really good friend of yours, you might smile and do that, lifting the eyebrow. Let's call it the eyebrow flash. So this is a sign of strong rapport. If you meet somebody that you don't particularly like or get along with, you might do something completely different. Your eyes might narrow and you might even frown a little bit. You might nod at the person, but it's like your eyes become small. Subconsciously, we might want to see less of that person. Right? We can't stand the sight of that person, so our eyes become small like that. So this is essentially the technique. But what if we're meeting a complete stranger, somebody we've never met before, and we go to shake their hand and we smile and we do the eyebrow flash consciously? Now, subconsciously, in that individual who's seeing you do the eyebrow flash to them, they'll look at you and go, subconsciously, not consciously, subconsciously, they may go, do I know this person? That person just did the gesture that all of my friends do to me, that tell me that they're my good friends. Now, this person is doing that to me. Do I know this person? And you might even notice that the person's face might go like, oh, do I know this person? That's when you do it again and smile. And when the person reciprocates it, when the person does it back to you, you know you've created rapport. Now, instantly, from somebody you've just met, you start on a different level. It's almost as if you guys have already been acquainted. Try this out and see. When you're meeting a new person, just as an experiment, go to shake their hand, smile, and do the eyebrow flash. And most of the time, they'll do it back instantly. Or if you do that and they look a bit like that, do it again. And they will do it back to you. And therefore, there'll be a stronger rapport and an easier mode of communication between the two individuals because of the fact that you've done this technique that signals to their unconscious mind that, hey, you guys are friends, it's all okay, we are all friends here, we can open up and share. Yeah. So it's a very powerful technique, and you can try it out and see. If you don't want to try it out, observe and notice people doing it, and that in that way you can even see that it is a gesture that is commonly used in our modern day, and it's very interesting. Right? So I'm thinking of making an entire series on this sort of thing, on NLP type techniques, and also a series on hypnosis and the basics of actually learning hypnosis, and things like that, and psychology in general, human psychology, human behavior, because some of you may already know my profession as my day-to-day profession is I'm a hypnotherapist. So I work with people on a deeper level to solve their problem or empower them in a particular way using these techniques, as well as incorporating some of the spiritual and esoteric concepts that I discuss on this channel into my work. So it's a very holistic form of work. So try this out and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this video and found this useful. Please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thank you. Take care, and I shall see you very soon. Peace.